was even going to get there. Here we go. Let's play pickleball. If he's going to hit that, no one's going to need to go to the kitchen because they're not going to get there.
Yeah.
But what do you mean by kitchen can't question mark?
Well, there's a lot of fear because both players have quality passing shots on both wings. So it looks like Chris coming forward early, but it doesn't matter how good those passes are when you come forward on the right ball on your terms. That is how you put maximum pressure. You can only put so much pressure when both players are in the back of the court. Also with these two fellas, finding some dips when players do come in. They're hard to pass when you're rifling through the court. Force them to hit up. You almost have to pass in combinations against them.
Oh, Haworth all over and sprays it deep. And by dips, you mean a dipping shot, not a dip in level.
That's exactly a roll. Yeah, a roll. So that's probably the better verbiage there.
1-2.
So a missed layup of a volley has now created 2 for Hunter. And that's wide off the tape. So
Chris coming forward quite a bit.
Yes.
Early.
3-2.
Look at that serve.
Side out.
And there's the power there. That ball gets to Hunter Johnson so quickly. Did approach up the line. These are two fellas very difficult to approach cross court unless you're in complete commanding position of the point.
2-3.
Beautiful control by Haworth. Didn't rush it, made him pay, tied at 3.
Yeah, and that drop shot hung up in the air for a long time, even though I think bringing both fellas forward with drop volleys can be a good option.
Point.
I mean, it's fast and furious here.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say that drop volleys are a huge part of either one of their game.
Correct.
It's not like a Jaume or a No-Way Cliff have that ability to bring their opponent forward throughout a match.
So, points in bunches here early as Chris had a good start. Hunter pushed back, and here comes Haworth up a pair here.
5-3.
There you go, initial dipping shot, forcing Haworth to hit up, and then 2 shots later, full rifle pass, forces the missed volley.
No one even interested in being the kitchen king there, Adam. Heavy ground stroke rally won by Hunter.
Yeah, really does a nice job with that open stance. So allows Hunter to get some extra reach, and he can still create the power. Oh.
Challenging the serve here, so this is the serve, not the return, just to be clear.
Both close, though.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. And Hunter has had his share of controversy. There was a 12-minute delay yesterday on a shot that he hit against Roscoe. So let's see where this serve netted out. And again, to remind everybody, best of 3 here with singles.
Yeah, it seems like there has been a couple controversies when Hunter plays Roscoe, his good buddy. So I guess that's how it works sometimes.
And look at this. 32-year-old Chris Haworth tapping into Cam Chafin there, and
that's
in there.
Yeah, so there's a lot of dynamics out here. So Haworth Excuse me,
the ball
we'll
is
get
in. Loss of a free challenge, no free challenge remaining. One free challenge remaining. Resume play at point 5-5.
Haworth is coaching Cam Chafin early in the tournament.
Yes.
He has to play him and almost loses, and now Chafin is on his bench in this big finals matchup.
Adam, they've played 7 times, 4-3 Haworth. They played last week in the desert in the semis, 1-6 for Haworth. And there's Cam Chafin and his mom. And this kid has everything you would like to see in a player on the rise, because he is a humble spirit, but has the play of an absolute killer, and that is a great combination.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that one of the main issues when Haworth was playing Chafin was those rolling, dipping shots that Chafin possesses on both sides.
So the ball got lost in all of that chaos, and Hunter got to pick his preferred one from the basket of fun there. So
5-5.
back in play, tied at 5.
Point.
Yikes. I mean, we're talking 4 squares up on
Yeah,
that one.
I mean, he doesn't have a ton of margin in what he does, but that qualifies as a bad miss for Haworth.
6-5. Point.
And the forehand is the side on him
7-5.
that could be exploited on occasion. Sprayed a few here today.
Yeah, I think with the Haworth forehand, it's just as dangerous as the backhand when it's going. But seems like the backhand never breaks down, and occasionally the forehand will.
5-7. Side out.
Off the tape and in there.
7-5. Side out.
Wow, Hunter Johnson working hard this week with double knee scrapes over there.
Yes.
So he has really been leaving it all out there.
So a discussion of wide or long on that one.
5-7. Point.
I think that's wide. Did Hunter call it?
No.
So that's the one on the previous rally that just missed, and I think the serve just missed. Really, it was very close. We're on the far end.
Side out.
It's a routine shot. Balanced, under control, right in the strike zone.
So he's going to get more forehands than backhands until that gets cleaned up. Runs around it. Wow.
He played that?
Yes, he did.
Point.
And the pickleball gods cleaned that up. It may have caught, but there's been a serve and then that shot that were very close, and Hunter Johnson's lead is now 2.
Point.
And if this doesn't get fixed, this will not be Chris Haworth's day, because there's one thing to miss forehands under pressure. These are not pressurized forehands. So, Adam, I've got a best of Yola recap for you, and it has been fun to watch these youngsters pull off upsets all week. Big shout out to Kiora Kunimoto, who had some massive wins over, she's just wrecking the Night Owls. Beat Zoe and beat Brooke Buckner. Cam Chafin, as we mentioned, we didn't even talk about the big win that he got before before he played Haworth, knocks out Staxrud, and then Kaysen Campbell took out Christian Alshon. Everyone there under 21 and all the way down to the 14-year-old 44 seed. So we are seeing them make moves. There's Camden Chafrin from Ohio right there. Yeah, thanks for cracking your head over while we're talking about you. We haven't seen it in doubles. We've talked about Thomas Shimabukuro as well, the youngster on the men's side. Are we going to see one of them get into the mix in doubles? I know partners are important there as well, obviously.
Yeah, I think definitely. Who's it going to be? Turn the potential into profit and wins.
Another forehand.
That's a good let go. Only a few inches out. Hunter knows the type of ball that Chris hits.
Game point. And that is deep. And game one goes to the 1 seed, aided by a litany of air. So supporting the brother all the way to Sunday is Yates.
Missed it. And you can see that ball flight. I mean, absolute lasers from Chris and tons of loop and margin for Hunter Johnson.
What a volley. What a point for Hunter Johnson. That's what #1 in the world looks like right there.
Well, you're gonna hang back and then you're gonna sneak in when you play a point like that. That's very nice from Hunter.
2-0.
Heavy. And I know Chris played 2 cross-court backhand volleys there, but he can also take the backhand up the line with ease. So you really can't cheat. Some players you can. They're very cross-court heavy and cross-court dominant. Chris can go anywhere.
Wow. I mean, he is the best in the world. Maybe Garnett because he loves to run and hit the two-way, but that is a layup. And he missed one of those early in game one, and that set off a run of points.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Big frustration, then some self-talk. He's searching.
Gets a break there. Might have played a wide serve. That was very close on the sideline. So Haworth searching for answers. Down 3 in game 2. I don't think that was intentionally a drop volley.
It was a shankaroo. Really nice up the line two-handed backhand from Hunter Johnson. When Hunter starts doing the after he hits the ball, that's when he's really grooved. That's a problem.
And confident, and another forehand mistake from Chris Haworth. What an angle. What an angle from Hunter Johnson. And he is owning this match right now.
How about that for a 2-shot combination? Paints the baseline with depth and then finds the angle, as you mentioned, Dave. Beautiful singles play.
And the forehand is absolutely lost. And an APB needs to be put out for it because this is a problem. So, Yates put on the hat. You know what, Yates? I'm going to back you up with a little snipe. Pickleballers, now part of the Pickleball TV experience. And watch them all, baby, right here. Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. The full broadcast schedule is available on pickleballtv.com. We got our guy Roscoe Bellamy, Jared Paul, and we've talked about this a lot, but how great a job Roscoe does with those interviews. Insightful questions, and the answers he's getting make this captivating TV.
Agree completely. And I think there is something to a well-respected player talking to other players.
Yes.
So I think that that's important. So Roscoe uses that in a really great way to make it a quality show.
He does indeed. And how about that Masters hoodie that Yates has there, too? So his merch game is spectacular here today. And his mirror image twin brother right there.
I mean, it's hilarious. Even the facial hair and the flow of the hair out of the back of the hat, everything is identical.
I don't know if that's discussed, but it's working.
Receiver, no timeout. Server, one timeout.
Jeff and Dawn, I'm sure Mama and Dad watching at home, hoping to see Hunter take a title.
6-0.
And Chris Haworth needs to find a forehand.
Point.
And he keeps looking over at his support team, and I don't know, there's nothing to say.
7-0.
And that is absolutely nasty. 3 points from a title.
Yeah, I think Chris doesn't want to deal with it, so he just charged in that point. Came in on an okay ball. Cannot come in on an okay ball against Hunter Johnson.
I mean, that's what happens all week long to get him here. The forehand is nasty, as you said, when it's on, but today, not so much. It's really late, but if he finds it, he can go on big runs.
0-8.
What a read of the play by Hunter. Does not let that ball bounce.
Right, so you can sneak in to approach the net first, or you can sneak in after a really good rolling pass, and we saw the ladder right there for Hunter Johnson.
Point.
Haworth just trying. Picture tells 1,000 words right there.
Wow.
And slams into the video boards to add injury to insult, and it is pickle and match point for Hunter Johnson. Wide, and Hunter Johnson, the 1 seed, is #1, and he gets himself a gold medal. And there's the classic Hunter Johnson celebration. And Bro's getting the perfect stop there for the gram. I love it. And Hunter Johnson completely dominant today. And what a run for Chris Haworth, under the weather all week. Gets this name in impressive fashion. There's your gold medalist right there, Ireland Horvat.
Notice you were going to Chris's forehand a lot, which is not the normal strategy with Chris Haworth. What a dominant performance. 11-6, 11-0. Why were you going for the forehand?
Yeah, I mean, he's beaten me the last couple of times. I mean, he's obviously playing some of the best pickleball in the world right now. Dave Fleming, this one's for you. You know, he said I got to win at #1, and I finally got that win. So now it's only up from here. But yeah, Chris is a great player. I had a good strategy going into this today, and luckily it was just pretty smooth sailing.
And speaking of that #1 spot, Hunter, this is not only your 7th gold, but it's your first gold at #1. Tell me what this means to you.
Oh man, like it's super blessed. Last year was a little tough. You know, you got to the #1 ranking and feel a little bit of pressure. Just want to thank God. I mean, my faith is a big staple of how I do what I do. My family, they're amazing, just great support system. Yates, he's helped me all week. I got to take him to a nice steak dinner. He still owes me the steak lobster from last week in the Masters, but no, super happy to also find Hit Pickleball coming out soon. I'm playing the best pickleball of my career right now, and I hope I can keep it going for sure.
Well, let's get the trophy into your hands, Hunter. We bring in Pro Player Director Dylan Seeger to present. Dylan.
Thank you, Ireland. Hunter, on behalf of Pickleball Central, congratulations on another men's singles championship. And so here is your championship trophy.
Dave.
Just an awesome performance by Hunter Johnson. And one storyline is dead. Can he win at number one? You're darn right he can. And he does it. And I love this guy. He gets emotional. You can see how much it means to him. And take a bite out of that one, Hunter. You are the champion here in Minnesota. Next up, mixed doubles. This is going to be spectacular. The 1 seed versus the 2 coming up next.
Your asthma rescue a dinosaur. Air Supra is the only asthma rescue inhaler FDA approved to treat symptoms and help prevent asthma attacks.